Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is Jenna and I'm gonna share with you today a kind of rockhounding haul. So normally my videos I like to share the purchased crystals that are pretty and you add to your collection to put on displays, which these are kind of too, but these are ones that I found on my very first rockhounding adventure here in California. We move around a lot, and so this was my first one in the state here. And I don't have many opportunities to go out, but I got really lucky. I got some really cool ones, especially this big one in the middle. That is my favorite. I got really lucky to find that. Most of these here are called chert. That's what the locals kind of call it around here. And chert is pretty much the same material as flint. I believe they're somewhat interchangeable, and I don't know what makes really the difference. Possibly the banding. Let me show this a little closer here, but look at the banding and this big huge chunk, and it's heavy, so if my hand starts shaking or if I have to hold it awkwardly, that's why. But anyway, so I found these all in the same area. Well, most of these. The banged up ones, especially this big one, you can really see it in that they were kind of in a, I don't want to call it a construction zone because they weren't really building anything, but the area had been leveled, and so like bucket loaders and graders had come through, and so a lot of these are broken probably because they've been, banged around by tractors. But that works out really well because you can really see that gorgeous, beautiful banding inside these rocks. And let me show you, this one here is my favorite. Look at the banding on that, especially at the bottom. Doesn't that look like a crazy lace agate? Now I think some of these could also possibly be classified as like a jasper or agate, and I'll talk more about that in a second, but some of these terms, depending on who you talk to, they can change. So like a gemologist will use one term, where a geologist might use another, an archaeologist might use another, and even a historian might use a different term. So like flint, chert, jasper, agate, chalcedony, that is that weird spelled word that I'll put on the screen. But those are all kind of the same material. So flint, though, that's kind of a very unique, like the way it breaks. You can kind of see in this is arrowhead material, really, or chert. This is chert, but it's the type that the Indians, the natives, would chip into arrowheads, and you can really see in the break pattern there. But it's a microcrystalline quartz, basically, when you get down into the gist of it. So look at that neat banding, though. I was so lucky to find these. And I have some in the rock tumbler. If you know about that, though, it takes a while, so I don't have any finished ones to show. If there's any interest, I can do a video on that. But I do have one in the tumbler that's got some really good eyes. Those dark spots I call eyes. I don't know if that's the correct term or not, but that one is going to turn out really cool. But they kind of look like petrified wood, wouldn't you say? Like that dark spot kind of is something that happens in petrified wood. This one here has a really good dark spot. So cool. And I'm currently trying to figure out what to do with them. The big one I just put on display because it just looks amazing, but some of these smaller ones I want to try to polish. I don't have like big time polishing capabilities though, so I'm just gonna work with the rock tumbler. And then this one here has some really good banding. Not as good as that first one I showed, though. And then this one here in the back. Oh, goodness. This one has not been broken open. So this is kind of, you can see this really neat waxy outer surface, I guess. But you can kind of see some of the banding poking through. And then there's a neat layer here that goes all the way around. On this first side, you can kind of see there's some little crystallized formations in there. So anyway, I'd like to figure out how to open this one, so I might take a hammer to it at some point. We will see. And then some of these other ones, especially here. This one is the nickname for it around here is a root beer agate. You can kind of see it, why that would be with this kind of waxy, transparency coloring there. And some of these tumble up really nice. These ones here I found on the beaches here. All these others were further inland, but these are also root beer agates. That one's less nice, less desirable. This is a fairly good one, and these can tumble up pretty good. These have a lot of kind of the, I don't know what that is, the host stone with them, so they're not, that one's not as great either. But those came from the coast, all the rest were further inland, and this one, let me go get this wet so you can really take a good look at it, but look for a second just at the patterning here. And this I believe is a jasper. If someone knows better, feel free to comment. I'm by no means an expert, but this whiter color is all quartz and then some other type of material in here. But let me go get this wet so you can really see. And there we go, look at that. It's like a white quartz. Beautiful reddish brown, almost like a serpentine. And then one section, let's see if we can find it, had a little itty bitty druzy. Was it this pocket right here? In there, you probably can't see it because it's all wet, so it all looks kind of the same. I think here there might be some too. There's little druzy, mini crystal formations in there. So that was a beach rock. Pretty cool. So that was my rock hounding haul that I'm sharing with you today. So hopefully you all enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.